Hey, what's up guys? This is Chase and Chris from the warehouse. We're out in beautiful Santa Barbara, California, and we've got these new tack skates. We've been on them, how long would you say?
About 2 months now.
About 2 months, and put them through the ringer, a couple tournaments and whatnot. So we're gonna go through all the new specs because this is a totally redesigned boot, and we're gonna give you our thoughts as we go along. So CCM built on the great success that they had on the jet speed and just took it to the next step. We see a full one-piece boot. As far as the feeling and the sensation that you get while you're using it out there, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, from day one, the biggest thing that I noticed was the stiffness. These have been some of the most stiff skates that I've ever skated in. And this is because of that monoframe technology. This is going to be Monoframe 360, which is a one-piece carbon composite boot. And that's going to wrap all the way around the skate, so we're not going to see that traditional outsole.
Right.
So, you know, with the traditional outsole, we're going to have a little bit of energy loss. And with this one-piece design, it's going to help for really explosive power, and it's not going to take away any of that energy transfer for really powerful fit. You're going to see the stiffness all the way up through the eyelets, as well as the ankle and up to the top of the skates for a really stiff fit. Now, did you see that at all with your skates?
I absolutely, especially in the upper eyelets, I would have to say. I'm a big forward flex fan. So with those stiff eyelets, they don't curl over the top of your foot too much, so keeps them nice and straight, so it gives you that plenty of forward flex all the way throughout. But like you said, the explosiveness is just insane out there. Definitely one of the more explosive skates I've ever used out there. What about the fit? I know, you know, you've kind of been a little finicky about your skates before just because, you know, you have a slightly odd shaped foot. How these fit you, and what were some of the sensations that you got, you know, through the heel and whatnot?
Yeah, when I was kind of worried at first when I tried these on without making them. They were pretty stiff and I was worried about the fit. But once you throw them in the oven with that T-foam core, it really wraps around for a 360-degree fit. So it was excellent. Another really great feature was the anatomical heel shape. Yep. And that's going to be asymmetrical in its nature because, you know, your feet are going to be different on either side, so that's really going to match up there and provide a really great heel lock, no slippage out there at all in the rink, so you're going to have a really locked in fit for a great skating stride.
And I gotta say, I felt that too, especially right out of the box. Would you say you felt that anatomical shape in the heel?
Oh yeah.
CCM's always been known for just how well, you know, you can bake their skates and whatnot. Something that I felt in this skate that I've never felt in the jet speeds, the old tacks, anything like that, with just how the forefoot really cups the foot. You know, you hear a lot of forefoot rap out there as far as, you know, the keywords, but I gotta say the way it cups the side of my foot and even the underside of my foot is just incredible. So I think they did a stellar job of, you know, that true one-piece frame, that asymmetrical ankle heel lock, and just the sensation that you get before you're even out on the ice, and then you feel the explosiveness. So let's talk about the liner here. What were your thoughts on it? Pretty comfortable? What'd you like about it?
Oh yeah, it was great. Now CCM uses memory foam in this, right?
Yep.
That's going to be really great. So it's going to help really keep the shape of your foot, so that way you have a really comfortable and locked in fit every time you put it on.
Yep.
Now, what's your favorite feature about the liner there?
Like I say in all my videos, I sweat a lot. So that total dry liner does a really great job of wicking away the moisture. We said earlier, we played a couple tournaments in these bad boys, and I'm always a little nervous sometimes about getting up in the morning for an early game and having waterlogged skates from the night before and whatnot, and that was something I never experienced with it. Into the tongue, you know, I say this all the time too, I love that flop, and I think you like a little flop too.
Flop here and there.
Yeah, a little floppage, and so I've got to say the new ADV Pro tongue is a little less traditional in its shape. So it's a little more low profile, a little more lightweight. I mean, really a performance-driven skate from top to bottom. So a little less traditional, but it still has a nice thickness to it, and you can still get plenty of flop out of it.
For sure. So if you're looking for a super stiff and responsive skate, make sure you check out the CCM Super Tacks Skates at icewarehouse.com.